In the countries sharing Lake Victoria in East Africa, the local forests have been cut down to supply brick kilns with fuel. Homes used to be made from less durable material, but development means a demand for long-lasting homes built from bricks from the kiln, and that means an insatiable demand for charcoal. Here in northern Tanzania, it's this demand for bricks that's posing by far the greatest threat to the very last remnants of indigenous forest. Seeing that the strong preference for brick houses will not subside, the Mwanza Rural Housing Project, MRHP, has come up with an alternative to charcoal to fire up the kilns.
In the past, there were these round, big houses which were constructed of mud and poles. Later on, these houses could not be constructed anymore because there were no trees anymore. Also, the houses had no foundation. So with little storm or floods, the houses were falling down.
Before MRHP, people, they used to rebuild their house sometime every year, rebuilding their house, because they are using this, we call it mud blocks.
MRHP has been working in this region for 17 years to build more permanent homes. But more recently, finding the fuel to fire bricks has been the biggest challenge. The solution is found in using the agricultural waste from rice and cotton, the most common crops in the region, as fuel. A specially designed kiln was developed to burn the new fuel efficiently to produce a high enough temperature to make the bricks. First, the clay is prepared, and as the local soil doesn't contain enough clay, different types are combined to get the right texture. Next, water is added and the mixture kneaded by foot until the right consistency is achieved. Then it's moulded into shape and left on a flat surface to dry. After drying for several days, the bricks make it into the kiln. The kiln is lit using dry grasses, but the important ingredient is the rice husk fuel. As the husks burn, their ash builds up, and as more are added from the top, the heat spreads throughout the entire kiln. The holes act as a chimney to suck up the air for more efficiency. Once the bricks have been fired, the kilns are dismantled and nothing remains but ash.
Most of the people are coming here for making bricks so that they can get money. The other people, they have come here to learn. Today we have 2 trainees from the other district. They have come here for how to make bricks, how to arrange the bricks into the kiln, how to fire it. After that, maybe they go back, then they start their own business.
I've come a long way to learn this work. I didn't know it. I've learned how to make fired bricks and how to build a kiln. After I return home, I will start to build and burn bricks and sell them.
The working shed is very important for making the bricks because during rain season, when the rain comes, what you can do?
MRHP helped us through training about this business, and also they gave us loan, and then by giving a loan, I managed to construct this shed so that I can produce my bricks throughout the year, whether it is rainy season or dry season. Bricks is helping me because it pushes in my account, you know.
MRHP have shown many people how to make a living from bricks, and the knowledge has spread over a 400 square kilometre area of northern Tanzania, so that even the remoter villages are taking advantage of brick houses.
The government has accepted our technology and they had accepted the product. And they knew that we are making bricks without affecting the environment.
A different design of kiln means that it may take time for old factories to switch. But government investment in the waste-burning brick factories has meant more permanent homes being built without cutting trees to fire the bricks.
The aim is to improve the habitat of the people from Mwanza region. And housing is more than a structure.
I wanted a permanent house. In my experience, every year the house falls down in the rainy season. I want a durable house so that I can relax for 10 or 20 years.
Like the other projects and schemes in this programme, this one has been recognised by the Ashton Awards, which reward and champion proven energy ideas around the world. Rural Ghazipur, Bangladesh. The demand for solar electricity in villages that have no grid connection is soaring as people realise it's the only reliable option. Though it's free to run, the initial investment at around $300 is high. Now a name well known in microcredit is leading the way in low-cost loans for sustainable energy. Grameen Shakti, the energy division of Grameen Bank, offers low-cost loans, making renewable energy available to everyone.
There is in Bangladesh 140 million, in the future it will be 150 million people. So we have to feed them by food, feed them by energy, so there is a huge potential, and especially renewable energy. The problem we face initially, the people have to pay upfront cash, but people don't have that kind of resources. So we develop a financial mechanism process.
Grameen Shakti has installed more than 65,000 solar home systems in rural Bangladesh, more than anyone else. Sometimes just getting there is a challenge, but it's worth it. The Finance Ministry estimates that the total annual saving from the systems installed to date is about 22,000 tonnes of carbon dioxide. The village of Padapara. At its centre is this tea shop.
There is a solar home system, and the owners have a tea stall, yeah? And this tea stall is running by women, yeah? So it's very interesting in the context of Bangladesh. The woman can run a tea stall in a village market.
The tea is still made on a wood fire, but with solar power for lights and a TV, business is booming.
Having a solar home system, we can now open later and keep serving tea. We can also run a TV, so our customers can take tea and watch it.
Because their customer is increasing, yeah? Their sale is increasing, yeah? So profitability is increasing, yeah? According to their increasing customer, they're getting more benefit, yeah? They're getting more income.
The village pharmacist Shahid Sarkar has seen his business benefit too.
Sales have increased since I got solar electricity compared to before, as I can stay open longer. At the same time, I have a mobile phone which helps in my business, as I can order more medicine from outside by phone.
This is a thriving handicrafts business, and when night falls, the light means the women can carry on working.
With the solar home system, we can work for much longer, up to midnight or 1 a.m, and we can all work together in one place.
A little further down the road, a family is about to get solar power for the first time, and in less than an hour, their kerosene hurricane lamp will be history.
The kerosene lamp is dangerous because if it falls over it can start a fire. Also with kerosene I'm always having to clean the house.
All the houses is now covered by the carbons, yeah? So they are now free from the carbons.
One of Grameen's strengths is its presence in many rural districts of Bangladesh. Its network of centres allows it to carry out vital training programmes for the women who are the main users of these systems.
The men are always working outside and us women are always in the home. So if there is any problem with the solar home system, we have to deal with it. So if we know the problems and how to solve them, it really helps.
We like to expand it. So now we have 168 offices right now. It will be 250 by end of this year. So we like to open 200 technical center like this, Grameen Technology Center. Women from that locality, they will maintain it, and they are from the community.
Taking on a loan of $300 is a lot for those in rural Bangladesh, but the idea of paying it back is inspiring some of them to think bigger.
I would like to establish a garments industry so the women here can work and they will be able to live their lives with dignity and honour, getting a fair price for their labour.
Next time on Climate Challenge, we look at some more bright ideas, bringing development without costing the Earth.